freedom. Taiwan's revived opposition party is hoping to avoid a return to confrontation with China as it prepares to launch its campaign for next January's election. Now, during its years in power, the Democratic Progressive Party infuriated Beijing with calls for formal independence for Taiwan. The party's presidential candidate, Dr. Tsai Ing-wen, says the party now wants to resolve its disagreements through dialogue. She spoke to the BBC's Charles Scanlon.
We want to make China to understand that we do have our positions, and we do have differences from them, and they have to learn to respect the differences, and they also have to understand that changes in the government in Taiwan and different political parties in charge of the government there has become something that is rather normal because of the democracy.
This more softly approach is a big change, isn't it, from your previous approach to China when you were more confrontational, when there was an overt drive for independence. Is that an acknowledgement that the policies of the past were counterproductive?
Whatever in the past is in the past. I mean, China has to look ahead, and with new leadership and the more sophisticated DPP, I think China would have to look at the matter from a fresh perspective, a new perspective.
China's currently building up its naval forces. There are plans to launch its first aircraft carrier this year, and tensions are building up with other neighbouring countries in the South China Sea. How concerned are you about China's growing assertiveness?
You can't rule out the possibility that it has become much more ambitious militarily and politically than before, and therefore it would create problems in terms of its friendship or relation with its neighboring countries. And in fact, what I'm saying is that all the possible conflicts in that area have to be dealt with in a peaceful manner, including the problems that we have with China.
But if this crackdown on critics in China continues, if China does take a turn for the more authoritarian, a reversion to how it was before, that's going to make it more difficult for you, for your party, to deal with China, isn't it?
I am the leader of a party who struggled for decades in order to reach this stage of democracy in Taiwan. We understand fully the importance of a democracy, and we hope China can have democracy as well. And if there's a way for us to assist the development in China, we'll be more than happy to do that.
Still to come on GMT, the dangerous road to Europe. We have a special